Good morning. My name is Carla. I'm from Contours, and today we're going to be learning a bit about Chile and some destinations. I'm just wondering if you all listen to me perfect. So if someone can type something saying that you hear me, that's perfect. So we can start. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for your answers. Okay, we can start now. First, I'm going to do a bit of an introduction. So we're Contours Travel and we specialize in Latin America for more than over 40 years. So you can see that we can start from Mexico and we do all the way in between, sorry about that, all the way down. So we are the travel specialist in Latin America. Today we're going to do a bit of a workshop on Chile. So Chile, welcome to Chile. So as you can see in the map on the right of your screen, we arrive in Santiago, which is here, which is the capital. Chile is a long and narrow country, and in the Andes Mountains on the west side, we border with all the Andes Mountains, and we have Argentina on one side, on the top Bolivia, and way here on the top it's Peru. And on the west side, we have all the coastal line of the Pacific Ocean. Today we will also talk about Easter Island, and as another destination, an island in the Pacific. Now let me move slides. Okay, so how do we get to Chile? Now the major global airlines fly to South America, so it's way easier to travel there. So from Sydney to Santiago, we have LATAM daily flights via Auckland, which is about 16 hours. Then we have Qantas flights, which is perfect because it's a direct flight between Sydney and Santiago. And then if you want to do more of a detour, you can go through Air New Zealand. You can fly via Auckland, then via Buenos Aires, and then you arrive to Santiago. This first webinar, I'm going to focus in the Atacama, so it's northern part of Chile, and also in Easter Island. So to fly to San Pedro de Atacama, which is the destination in the desert, we have to fly 2 hours from Santiago to Calama, this city here. It's a beautiful town. So after you arrive in Calama, your clients will travel an hour and a half through the mountains and arrive to San Pedro de Atacama. This desert is the driest desert in the world, has spectacular views and spectacular scenery. It's a destination that you can travel all year round. There's also what we call in February the Altiplano winter or Bolivian winter. So it's heavy rains between January and February, but this actually, it's very nice because it provides this, as you can see in this picture with the flamingos, like a mirror landscape. So it's perfect for photographers. Also, Chile is in the same hemisphere as Australia, so when it's summer here, it's also summer there, so it's perfect to travel between those seasons. Let's move. So San Pedro de Atacama, as I was telling you, you fly the 2-hour flight from Santiago to Calama. Then 1 hour and a half, you'll go through the mountains and you'll find the town of San Pedro. San Pedro, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And the good thing about San Pedro and that I like is that it's in the middle of the desert. And it has every excursion. It's up to every kind of clients that you have. So you can go easy treks, easy hikes, bicycling around the desert, going to visit the geysers, going to visit the salt flats, or if you have more expert clients that would like to do a harder hike, they can also climb the Licancabur volcano. So San Pedro de Atacama, it's in the middle between two range of mountains. So here we have the Andes and all of these, where it's the volcano, the Licancabur, which has 5,920 meters high above sea level. And also in the middle, we have, here in the middle it's the town of San Pedro, which is a valley, and here we have the Cordillera de Domeyko, which is another range of mountains, and another one called Salt Mountains. So in the middle, all the tourist attractions of this little town of San Pedro are right out of the door, literally. So here you have the Atacama Salt Flats, which is a really nice tour. Then you have here, for instance, the Cejar Lagoon, which is exactly like the Dead Sea. So your clients will be picked up from their hotels and go to the Cejar Lagoon, swim a bit where you can float because it's so salty, maybe go to the Salar de Atacama, or come and see the Flamingo Reserve here, the Pink Flamingo, or the Death Valley or the Moon Valley, which I'll show you these pictures that are absolutely fantastic formations. Let's just change here. So I'm going to skip this one and then come back to this one. I wanted to show you, this is the Moon Valley. These are all the volcanoes that you have spectacular views from the whole town. So you have the Moon Valley here. You have another salt flat and another altiplanic lagoon, the Death Valley and the Moon Valley. So it's breathtaking, and you can do walks, hiking, you can horseback ride, or your clients can also stargaze, which I'll show you next. I'll show you some of the excursions. So the hotels that I'm going to show you later are hotels that are all-inclusive in terms also of excursions, so they can make your clients choose which excursion out of a menu they want to do. So they can go to the Teitio Geysers, which is the biggest geometrical formation in Latin America, Altiplanic Lagoon again, different altiplanic villages, and of course the Atacama Salt Flats. So here you can see horseback riding activities, walkings and seeing viewpoints. This is the Cejar Lagoon, which is the salty lagoon that I was telling you about, and then after you can relax in a really nice hot spring at Puritama. I wanted to go back to this slide, sorry, because one of the things that Chile is known for, it's also because there's so many observatories all around the north. So from 4 hours north from Santiago, this is where the observatories start. So you can, if you have clients that would love to stargaze, this is the perfect spot. ALMA Project is one of them, which is a big observatory in Atacama, and they can actually go there and visit. It's more than 66 antennas, and it's an international project, absolutely fantastic. You don't even need a telescope in the Atacama Desert to see the Milky Way or to recognize stars and to recognize planets. It's just absolutely fantastic. Let's go forward because I'm going to show you the hotel. So all of these hotels, this is the Atacama, San Pedro Atacama, which is here, the town. So everything is actually there, all of the hotels. It's a really small town. There's one that is further up, which is El Alto Atacama, a very beautiful hotel, but it's also really close. So I'll show it to you. This is the Alto Atacama, all-inclusive, deluxe hotel, beautiful. They blend in the desert, so it's absolutely fantastic architecture and design. This is also really nice deluxe hotel. It's called Explora Atacama. This hotel will reopen because it got on fire last year and will reopen January 2017. Tierra Atacama, another deluxe hotel with fantastic, spectacular views of volcanoes. Awasi, it's also a big one. Altiplanico, it's a really nice hotel. And if you want an all-inclusive that it's a bit more on budget, this is actually a really nice hotel. It's called Cumbres Atacama. If your clients are a bit more on a budget, this is the one that we use, and it's perfect. It's called Casa de Don Tomás. The next destination that I will talk about, don't worry, we'll have time to have some questions, and I'm happy to help. We're going to move a bit faster because we have to go to Rapa Nui. We have to go to Easter Island. Easter Island is a really nice destination, and it's getting really popular. How do you get to Easter Island? It's a direct flight from Santiago every day except Tuesdays, and it's a 6-hour flight from Santiago. You can also fly from Papeete, from Tahiti, and it's a destination that you can also travel all year round. But as a Chilean, I would suggest your clients to travel between the Tapati. The Tapati is the Rapa Nui Easter Island week. So it's a really festive time where your clients will be able to see and feel the local activities, and it's absolutely fantastic. I'll show you pictures. So the Easter Island excursions. Easter Island obviously is really famous because of its Moai statues. the one in the bottom here, it's Anaquena Beach. It's absolutely amazing. All around the island, it's just historic marvels. It's really beautiful for diving also. Easter Island is a UNESCO protected World Heritage island, so it's really well preserved and taken care of. It's absolutely fantastic. So snorkeling, diving, I'll show you the volcano, which is called Ranu Raraku, which is this one, which is why Easter Island is famous for. So there's excursions to the volcano. It's not high at all, so your clients don't have to get used to that height. And it's daily excursion. And again, the hotels that I'm going to show you have a menu of excursions where which ones your client can choose from. So Apu Tongariki, these beautiful moais. This is the Tapati that I was telling you about. So Tapati is this week in February, where the island is actually divided. So the natives of the island gather in families, and men do this contest of manhood, and they have different stages, and it's absolutely fantastic. They engage with the whole international community of tourists also. So you will find girls dancing, you can see all the competitions. It's absolutely great. I'm gonna show you some hotels that are also deluxe. So Explora, as I showed you in San Pedro Atacama, it's also there in Explora Rapa Nui. Absolutely fantastic. And the good thing about these hotels is that they blend in everywhere that they are. So Explora Rapa Nui uses materials that are found in the island, and all of the designs are eco-friendly, so it's absolutely fantastic. Another one is Altiplanico. This hotel, it's also up north, and it's also in Santiago. Really nice hotel. If your clients are more a bit of a budget, this is actually a good alternative. It's called Tajatai. We would consider this a 3+ hotel. We have Iorana also, which means hello in Rapa Nui. 3-star hotel. Really nice if your clients are on a budget. We're heading to the end of this webinar. We just wanted to say that this hotel is Alto Atacama, and it has a special offer that we're offering now. So you get 3 nights at Alto Atacama, and you get a 25% off travel until 15th of September. I just wanted to remind you guys that since you registered and you're listening, you have a chance to go in a draw for our FAMIL next year. So if you listen to what I was saying and you paid attention, you can answer this question: what is the altitude of the Licancabur volcano? The answer is also in this slide presentation, so you can go again, don't worry. Please send me your replies to contourstravel.com.au, and you will go into the draw for our 2007 FAMIL to Galapagos Island. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to help, happy to answer. I can see that someone's typing. I have a question. Okay. Let me see if I can have your... Okay, so yes, a reciprocity fee, you mean? So the reciprocity fee for Australian passport holders, it's 117 USD, and they can pay it in the international airport, on arrival with cash or credit card. Does that answer? Mm-hmm. Okay, I have another question. My clients are going to Bolivia salt flats also. Should they do Atacama together with this, or is it okay to go separately? Yes, it's perfect together actually. Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world, so it's absolutely fantastic, and it's a really nice package because it's really close. They can go to Uyuni or go to Atacama or start in Atacama and go to Uyuni. It's a perfect package. No, so the reciprocity fee, someone's asking me, sorry. No, the reciprocity fee is not included in the tour. So once they arrive to the international airport, they will get, it's only in the international airport, and it lasts 90 days, and it has multiple entries. Any more questions? I'm happy to help. Local perspective, so. Okay, I just want to say, in the meantime, if you guys are writing your questions, thank you so much for attending this webinar. Please make sure that you send us your answer at contours@contourstravel.com.au. This way you get a chance to go into the FAMIL to Ecuador. So really exciting. Thank you so much for joining. Please, if you have any more questions, we're happy to help. Just remember that we're experts in Latin America. We've been in business for more than 40 years, so we're the people to talk to. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.